Hey guys, this is Jiahao. In my past episode, I shared about how our faith journey is like an endurance race and how faithfulness is such a key component in positioning us to endure this long distance run. However, is endurance really an important thing in this faith journey? Is it really necessary for us to go through trial after trial, challenge after challenge? You know, one of the greatest and most persistent challenge in my life is this thing called fear. Fear and faith are polar opposites in my life. Every time I sought to live the life of faith, fear will be there, trying to cripple me and prevent me from wholeheartedly trusting and living for God. One fear that I've had was the fear of making mistakes and the disapproval and condemnation that I feared would come from people as a result of that. This was because when I was a child, I experienced physical discipline at home, oftentimes out of anger for the mistakes that I made. And that seeded in me a fear of making mistakes because of the resulting accusation and punishment that would come upon me. This fear followed me into young adulthood, and I could feel that same fear even at work. Somewhere deep within me was a little child still shaken from the experiences of the past. But as I chose to live the life of faith, God revealed Himself to me as a Father who was slow to anger, quick to compassion, and abounding in love. I experienced so much healing and restoration. But in the moments that I make mistakes, this same fear will be triggered in my heart. And that's where I learned the importance of endurance. That though this fear that stems from my past tries to haunt me and cripple my heart, I choose to endure and resist it with the truth of who God is and remain in the confidence of His love for my life. And as I did this, it felt like I was doing spiritual weightlifting, growing my spiritual muscles, growing my strength in the face of this resistance that was trying to weigh me down. And over time, I found myself stronger and able to overcome this fear when it comes. Romans chapter 5 verse 3 to 4 then became very real to me, where it says, "Suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope." I started to realize the strength that I grew as a result of my endurance training was actually a tested character, a life anchored upon the Lord, and my grounding in the Lord allowed me to have hope, even in the face of the fearsome storms that will come against me. Are you struggling to find purpose in your struggles today? Take heart. God shows His love towards us not by removing these difficult situations, but by using them to grow us, that in our endurance that we may grow character, and in character discover a hope that will never fail, that will never disappoint in every circumstance. So until next week, keep walking, because the only way is up. We'll see you.